Hi, beautiful souls. Today I thought I'd share a little light about empowering your space, the home that you live in. And whilst I'm sure that many of you are already au fait with Feng Shui, there are also other ways that you may empower your space, keep it clean, keeping the energies clean. I know lots of people might be very good at cleaning, but you also want to keep the energy as pure as possible. So any areas where you've got clutter and dust, then you've got pockets of stagnant energy, which you don't really want. But the thing that I most want to share is about placing crystals in strategic points and having things like plants to actually purify the energies. So if anybody is coming into your space, the energies are already at a high level. And of course, if you're working in that space, you want to be in a space where you're actually feeling good. And so if anything comes in through your computer, that you're able to handle that in a much purer way. And of course, when you're going to sleep at night or eating, you feel in a much better mood to begin with. So keeping our energy pure in the space that we live is a vital thing that we can all do just to enhance our life stream. One of the things you may like to do is just consider beside your front door when you come into your home, maybe having herbs and things like that, especially lavender. It's very good for cleansing as somebody approaches your front door. And above the lintels of every door, I have selenite, which I like to consider to be the angelic crystal, which sprinkles angel energies on anyone who passes through a doorway, so that from room to room, as they move through the house, or as I move through the house, that they are purified of any lower frequency thoughts and vibrations. So putting plants in your space as well helps to purify the energy, keep the energy light. Talking to your plants, talking to your crystals, just letting them know, oh, thank you, crystal, you did such a brilliant job today because so and so came in the house and I noticed how they were so much more relaxed as soon as they stepped underneath your beautiful and wonderful energy. Thank you, dear selenite friend. It's something that's so easy, and not everybody really, pays attention to this wonderful gift that we have. I mean, there's so many gifts that we have at our hands, and so many tools, and so many ways we can empower our space, empower the way that we live, upgrade so many different areas of our life. I mean, even things like just removing bleach from your house and putting in natural cleaners will make a big difference. So there's lots of things that we can do, lots of ways that we can empower our space, empower ourselves, and keep ourselves as pure as possible so that we can hold higher frequency energy and move forwards with ease and grace in each perfect, beautiful moment. So I suggest, or I should say, I invite you to consider your space and where you might like to take some beautiful crystals, maybe some crystals for grounding. If you're going to bed at night, some grounding crystals. I always sleep with crystals. I sleep with a Vogel. I have a Vogel in my bed, which is a very dear friend, and I work with that Vogel. And I also have plenty of crystals right behind me for when I'm sleeping. I also have them under the bed, and I have Andaras behind me and under my bed and in my bed. And basically I sleep in a grid. I actually sleep in a crystal grid. I have crystals on each area around my bed space. Everywhere there is a crystal. Above the doors, selenite, always selenite above the door. I also like to see this as being the unicorn energy, and which it is, and Pegasus energy, very pure energy. I call upon the dragons. So whilst I might actually put physical things in my space to cleanse and purify my space, I also call upon dragons to clear my space and to burn through any lower frequency energies and cleanse it, transmute it, and return that, whatever that was, to source with a lot of love. And of course, I also have angels, masters, galactics, my higher self. You know, there's so much that we can do when we apply ourselves and live intentionally. And I feel that living intentionally, of course, is really the main point here, because when you're empowering your space, you've got intention. You've intentionally chosen to make sure that your space is as pure as possible and as cleansed and as high a frequency as possible. And if you aren't intentional, you won't do things like that. If you just do whatever and don't really think things through or feel things through or go, how can I make this feel nicer for me, then you won't do things like this. But it does make a huge difference, and we all have the power to make our lives so much better than they already are. And you know, you can also do this for others. Go, oh, you know, dragons, I think it'd be really nice if you just went into so and so's house and just gave their house a little bit of an energy clean for me. Would you mind doing that? Oh, do you think you could just do that for me? You might like say, I just want to ask so and so's higher self if it's all right if I just go and do an energy cleanse in their home. I mean, there's so many things that we can do. It's just the more creative we are, the better it is. And it's really fun to be creative. In fact, I feel like when we're not being creative, we feel more sad. And nobody wants to feel sad. Whereas when you feel creative, when you're being creative, you feel joyful and you feel expansive and you feel free. So empower your space, cleanse it, and give it the light that you wish to feel as you wake up or go to sleep or work or eat or just interact with your friends in your home. Many blessings to you all. My name is ZsaZsa, and I send you lots of love. Like and subscribe, please.